Hey there, everybody. Ed Lemberger here with some more metaphysical musing, where I've got one disclaimer. It's your mind. Make sure it's you that's using it. So whatever I say, you've got to make up 100% your own mind on how you feel about things, how you view the issues. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Start using your own counsel. Start believing in yourself and move on from there. All right. Circulation heals, stagnation creates dis-ease. And we had the Democratic debate last night, and the Democratic debate was stagnation. Okay? Talking about the same things in the same way. 20th century paradigm. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are in the 21st century right now. So, look, even the moderators and everything, what did they do? They tried to fuel this Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, could a woman be president type of thing. You know, it's a he said, she said thing. And the moderators push that. Why? They like that. They want these type of conflicts. What does that have to do with making us a better country? Well, I'll tell you what would make us a better country is we'd stop getting into these he said, she said things. And if viewers would stop listening to that type of thing and move on from it and start thinking in terms of the real issues and how to make this world a better place for all of us here living in our country and worldwide. So why does news media keep going back at this? And why do the candidates fall into this? Because who really has any ideas? Andrew Yang has ideas, data-driven ideas. And he's got ideas on how to solve problems. And the main problem is circulation. So this freedom dividend would ensure circulation throughout the entire population of the United States every month. Circulation heals. We'll see different businesses cropping up in different ways. People will be able to express themselves based on the gifts and talents that they were given right from nature itself. So, look, it's good that Andrew Yang wasn't at that debate last night. And you know what it's going to be coming down to for Andrew and for the health of our country? You know, all the millennials, you millennials out there, and not just millennials, but people under 40 years old, maybe under 45 years old, you must abandon these people that are, 70 years old and older running for president. Even, I would say, 50 years older, or somebody who kind of is sneaky snaking his way in there like Buttigieg. Do you trust him? Look, millennials, you've got to get out there and vote. I've read some statistics where the population of the millennials is greater than the population of the baby boomers. Millennials, you've got to vote for your guy. You've got to take the 21st century into your own hands and not, and instead of, trying to, here's what I look like. Not what I look like. Here's how I look at it. The people that are running that are older, okay, they're still running on, let's try to build a better outhouse. And Andrew Yang is saying, look, we're going to abandon the outhouse. We're going to build a brand new indoor plumbing house. Okay. So, and Andrew, they don't want him to get in there and play the game because he doesn't drop into the he said, she said type of category. He doesn't drop into whatever they're doing with impeachment and all that stuff, because he understands that where attention goes, energy flows. And right now we don't need energy flowing into he said, she said. We don't need energy flowing into even defeat Donald Trump type of stuff. We don't need that type of energy. The energy that we need is, what are we going to do here to make this place a better world for all of us citizens? Andrew Yang has ideas on how to do that. What are the real problems? He's data-driven. Now, I can see where they don't want Andrew Yang in this equation because he's a generational talent. Okay, and what I liken this to is like, remember Michael Jordan, the basketball player, LeBron James, and now we've got a new guy here with the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. These guys are generational talents. Andrew Yang, I put him in that category. He's a generational talent. But you see, it's almost like, well, we don't want Andrew Yang playing here in this game because he's going to change the whole way that the game is played. You know, we don't have anybody as good as Andrew Yang, so we don't even want him playing in the league, because how can we win when we've got a guy that's way better than us, that's younger too? So, look, generational talent, Andrew Yang. Are you recognizing it? Millennials, you got to get out there and vote for this guy. You know, take control of the 21st century, because the baby boomers, you know, you keep them in control, and you're going to get more of the same junk that we've been doing for 20, 25, 30 years. Okay? That's got to stop. Now, another, I guess, potential snag in this whole thing, I watched The View today, and I saw they had Michael Bloomberg on. So yesterday they had him on, and he wasn't there in studio. Now they got him in studio. And yesterday, to me, when I watched him, he had a completely different somatic component within his eyes than he did today. So Michael Bloomberg, to me, he's a guy, he's getting up there in age. He's 77 years old now. By the time, if he would ever win the presidency, he'd be 78 years old. He's losing energy, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And yesterday he showed it where he, his left eye was muted. And I could tell he really needed energy. And I think just that appearance on The View yesterday really gave him a charge of energy. And then when he came into the studio, he was completely different. His left eye was open. And he was, again, gaining this attention energy from the collective consciousness here. And to me, that's what he's all about. He's running here, and he's willing to spend his money for all these political ads and everything like that because he needs the energy personally. And Whoopi Goldberg she mentioned Andrew Yang's name and tried to push him on, you know, this freedom dividend idea. And all he was, well, my companies, we pay our taxes or whatever, you know. So I wish Whoopi would just come out and say it, you know. Whoopi, don't be such a wimpy. Just say it when you bring up Andrew Yang's name, and we're talking with somebody like Bloomberg, because, and I know that Sunny Hostin, that girl on The View, she wasn't too crazy about Bloomberg either, you know. Look, Bloomberg's policies, this search, you know, stop and search or whatever it was, you know, of course it's going to put, you know, it's going to be doled out unevenly towards minority people. But Bloomberg doesn't care about any of that. Bloomberg just wants the energy. So, Whoopi, you should have pressed him on freedom dividend. You know, you were afraid to say anything. But, so that's my take on Mike Bloomberg. He's got to go, and he's going to be trouble because he has a lot of money. But realize this, did you see it when they kept asking Michael Bloomberg questions and he kept doing the I word? Okay, he's about himself. He doesn't care about the country. He's losing personal energy right now. And for a guy who has been in the receiver position, He hasn't been in a donor position in a long time for anything, not for money, not for attention. And now, just due to the laws of nature and how the life cycles move on, he's starting to lose energy, and he's starting to become like a donor person in the energy department. And he's trying the best that he can to keep being a receiver. And really, that goes for all of these presidential candidates over 70 years old and the current president. They're all trying to leverage energy. Andrew Yang has got a lot of energy. He's young. He just turned 45 years old. And he's got a lot of energy, and he's got intellect. He's got greater ideas. He's got generational ideas for the 21st century. Look, be smart. And millennials, get on the ball and register to vote and vote, okay? Look, millennials, it's up to you. You can win Iowa for yourself, and you can win New Hampshire for yourself. You've got greater numbers than the baby boomers. Use your power. And feel it, be it. Vote in your favor. Don't vote against yourself. A lot of people vote against themselves because they don't really feel deep down inside that they deserve anything. And really, the way our country has evolved, it's gotten to the point where I'm not sure, do the young people really believe they deserve anything? Because we made it so hard for them. We made college so darned expensive. You know, we pushed away all the manufacturing jobs to other countries where the people work for pennies. And now most of the young people that are stuck with these service jobs that only pay minimum wage or a little bit higher, come on now. Vote for yourself. Feel good about yourself. The way to do it is the spokesperson, the idea man here, that's the person that's championing this idea. It's Andrew Yang. Nobody else is doing that. Trump might at the last minute, if he feels he's going to lose to Andrew, he might try to throw some sort of universal basic income into this mix. You know, because Trump, he just does everything on a whim, depending on where the collective consciousness is moving at any one time. Well, that's what I've got to say about things today. So, again, my name is Ed Lemberger. Subscribe to my channel and press the like button. Make some comments if you want. And have a great day. See you again soon. Bye-bye.